a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
Welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Robert.
And Charlie.
Holy crap, Charlie, what is this podcast about?
I think it's about, like, fried bits, right?
Fried bits. I went to Sonic for the first time in like 2 years. We had just for context for the listeners, Charlie and a bunch of our friends all gathered together in New York, and it was for like a weekend. It was a great time, and I dropped everyone off at the airport on the last day, and I was very sad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm about 15 minutes away from a Sonic, and I would like a corn dog. And so I went to Sonic, and I bought a corn dog, and my favorite part about the corn dog is the crunchy bit at like the middle of the stick that you can nom on, bite and munch.
Yeah.
Charlie, do you like corn dogs?
Corn dogs are good. I do, in fact, like corn dogs.
All right, but Charlie, do you like Steven Universe?
Yes, I do.
Hell yeah. Did you know we're doing a podcast about Steven Universe?
Wait, we are? Since
when?
We
are. Since
no
about
way.
A minute ago.
Whoa. I can't handle it. I'm not ready.
It's pretty wild.
I only watched the unaired pilot. Am I ready?
Are you ready? The unaired pilot, but how did you watch it if it's not on air?
Very legally.
Very legally. Technically speaking, I think watching it on, I'm going to be frank with you, audience. I watched it on archive.org, and I appreciate the websites that are there to try and preserve internet history. So thank you, archive.org. Thank you, The Wayback Machine. Thank you, all those similar websites.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. I don't know if archive.org asked you to donate, but it did ask me to donate, and I'm like, I'd love to. I love using your service, but I'm broke.
If there was a pop-up, I closed it. I don't know. My mind is on Steven Universe.
Beaven Boomiverse.
Yeah. But you know what this episode was also called? The Time Thing.
The Time Thing. Maybe there's a reason this was an unaired pilot. I did a little bit of Googling around as to where did it air. It was originally on Rebecca Sugar's YouTube.
That makes sense.
And also there was a shorter version on the Cartoon Network Facebook.
Okay, but how is shorter? Like how do you... It's... What, 7-8 minutes?
It's about 7 minutes, and I believe on the Cartoon Network Facebook page, it's only like 4 minutes long.
How?
I don't know what they cut. See,
did
now
they
Charlie,
cut the theme? They must have cut the music.
Charlie, unfortunately, I no longer live in the year 2013, so I can't go check.
Can you? Are you sure you can't? Let's just go back 10 years. Hey, guess what? Steven Universe is 10 years old.
Steven Boopiverse is 10 years old. I can't believe it.
Yeah, this pilot is fucking 10 years old at this point. Oh, sorry, we're swearing on this podcast. Did I mention that?
Oh, thank God. I definitely think I already swore, didn't I? Oh, wait, you're the first swear. You're the first swear of the podcast. Fuck yeah.
Yay! Fuck it, we ball!
Fuck it, we ball!
Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, This pilot came out what fucking day? It was May
21st, 2013.
Hell fucking yeah. And that's
May 21st. That's the sitch.
Yeah. Is that the sitch?
So, Charlie.
Yeah.
What did we think of the unaired pilot, The Time Thing?
I don't like the art style.
I love this art style.
It's the Adventure Time style.
It is the Adventure Time style, which is why I think I like it. I do like the version, the actual art style they use in the actual show. That's much better, but I love this art style. Also, remember, kids, art style and animation are two different things. I almost made that mistake.
Yeah, this is true. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the Adventure Time-ish style anyway, so I was like, all right, that's what the style is. I do like the gem looks though. They're very cool in this.
Those are just 3 different lesbians living with their son.
Yeah. Where's Square Mom? I'm sorry. Where is Square Mom?
Well, she's not square. She's more like Cleopatra. I think that's what you would describe her hairstyle. She has like Cleopatra hair.
I could see it.
So we got Cleopatra hair, who's Garnet. Okay, I guess we should also talk about the show, the episode in general. How the episode starts with this very. Even if you hate the art style, you have to admit that those opening shots looked fucking great.
Okay, I did like that. That was very cool. Where it's the same order too. Like we're keeping the Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven. Cool.
It's Steven!
And did you notice the rocks around Garnet?
There's 2 different colored rocks.
Blue, and then there's red. I wonder, is that important?
Yeah, hey, that's the 2 genders, blue and red.
I mean, you're not fucking wrong. Robert, did you know that Garnet is actually 2 lesbians in a trench coat?
Oh, so we are doing spoilers? Okay, yeah.
Oh, we're definitely doing spoilers.
Garnet is 2 lesbians in a trench coat. Honestly, her pilot outfit looks more akin to like a vest almost, kind of.
I need to get up the good pictures of them.
What I will say is we have
oh boy, yeah,
the 3 representations of butch, androgynous, and super femme lesbian.
Wait, who's the super? Is Pearl still is super femme?
No, I would say Pearl's butch. Fuck, I can't pronounce words.
Pearl isn't butch.
Pearl looks, at least the hairstyle looks butch. I think butch is more of a vibe. You don't need to.
I don't think we have any super femmes. Like they're all in pants.
Amethyst looks the most femme, I think.
I guess because you can see her bra.
Yeah,
I guess is that femme?
That's femme. Fellas, is it gay to... I don't want to finish that.
Is it gay to wear bras?
Is it gay to wear bras?
Why do gems wear bras?
Because they can't have their...
They don't have the patriarchy.
They can't have their gem titties out in the wild.
They don't have the patriarchy. Who invented bras for them? I need to know.
Yeah. I will say, when everyone's doing their little introduction bit at the beginning, Garnet looks cool. Pearl looks cool. It's a weird sort of seductive shot, quote unquote, where we zoom up to Amethyst and like she pulls her shirt down. She's like, Amethyst. And it is to show off her gem, but also it's like, weird, kind of.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's how Amethyst is, though.
Amethyst, and then we get our boy, Steven Larupaders.
What's his full name? Steven Quartz Cutie Pie DeMeo Universe. Yeah. I don't know when Cutie Pie was added to it, but that's what he says.
Some point, yes. And the episode starts with Steven just chilling. Here's what I have to say. I don't like how the house looks in this art style. It's dark, it's cluttered, it looks very cramped and small. I would not believe that there's like Steven's bedroom is upstairs, quote unquote.
Yeah, I also don't like it.
And he's just sitting there chilling, and then the crystal gems come through the jump gate portal. What do they call it?
It's there's a special name for
warp pad.
Warp pad, yeah. Listen, I haven't rewatched the full show, so you're just getting
homophobic.
I'll probably rewatch it before we air the podcast. Yeah. So I love that Steven does the song. He introduces us to the crystal gems with the song, and boy howdy, I love it. And is it not the same exact audio that they use later for the extended intro?
I thought so. It is literally, you could hear it. It's not, they're the same recording. And I'm fine with that. Maybe they just had the extended version of the theme song available all those years before they officially released it. But
they just kept the recording of this because this is a younger Zach Allison.
Yeah.
This is a younger version of him.
How old is Zach now? Zach's like 20-something, I think, right?
Oh my god, how fucking old is this? My brain wants to make him a child, but like...
Oh no, he's not. Homie, he's definitely an adult. He was an adult when the movie came out.
I know. He's
He's 25, October 23rd, 1997. Holy
He's
shit.
2 months younger than me.
Holy shit. What? That's wild.
2 months and 4 days younger than me.
I was not aware he was 25. I thought he was like maybe 21. Homie was the same age as us while he was out there being Steven Universe. How dare he?
I don't like it.
This picture they have of him on the wiki, not particularly flattering. The lighting doesn't look that good.
Yeah, the lighting's kind of bad.
Yeah.
But it's him at a panel, isn't it?
It's him in a panel or him at a movie premiere or something.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about Zach Allison. We're talking about the pilot.
The pilot, but yeah. The fact that Steven's like, yeah, I'm going to run into battle and I'm going to sing this. And Pearl's like, no, don't do that. That's stupid.
No.
You're a clown.
You are a clown.
God.
Yeah. And what they had gone to do with the Crystal Gems was that they went to fight off electric skulls somewhere.
Okay.
And they acquired a time thingy.
Those things look like literally something that you hang up for Halloween, but they also look like, this is the same thing, but like, you've seen Halloween Town, right?
I'm offended you had to ask.
You've seen the second one with the little skull things they use to talk to each other between the dimensions? That's what it is. It's the same thing.
God. Oh my god.
Is it not the same fucking thing?
It is, but you didn't have to say it.
That's what I was thinking the entire time. They killed it.
They killed it. And
how dare they?
And Steven's like, hey, what's that thingy? And Pearl and Gardner are like, no, we can't tell you about the thingy.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. Bruno is just the thingy. And Amethyst is just holding on to it. I love how Gardner is. I love how, Pearl and Amethyst are calling Steven names and poking fun at him. They call him a clown. And Garnet's like, no making fun of Steven.
I mean, they got the personalities like basically the same.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Pearl would call Steven a clown, but Amethyst definitely would. And Garnet would definitely be like, no, don't do that. That's Steven.
There is another kind of weird scene. It's the pacing. You can tell there's a lot of reasons why this was an unaired pilot. There are very many weird choices where Amethyst is like, hey, go get us donuts, and hands Steven money and like holds his hand for a second and looks down and up. And Steven's like, what the fuck are you doing? And we as an audience later find out she gave him the time thingy. Secretly.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's slipping it to him because she was holding it. Like, that's what's happening here, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
But it's just Steven's reaction where he looks down and he looks up, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Let go of my hand. Okay, I'll go get the donuts.
Yeah. But he gets some donuts, and it's Lars and Sadie. And also, Lars is not Ginger.
Lars is not Ginger. How do you feel about the
erasure?
The de-gingerification of Lars.
The erasure that's happening in this episode. How dare they not have Lars be Ginger? I'm upset, but he's not Ginger forever. Eventually, it'll be pink. So,
Oh, I guess he's not Ginger after that point because he did kind of die, so he did lose. Wait, no.
He dyed his hair.
He dyed his hair by losing his life. Anyway, Lars makes fun of Steven as Steven is leaving, saying along the lines that, he's called the Crystal Gems hot girls. And he's like, you're not. And Steven storms out in a rage and he's like, ugh. And he does that thing that everyone does where he thinks he's going to come back after the event has happened.
Of course.
So he thinks to himself, you know what would have been a good comeback? If I was a hot girl, I wouldn't be talking to you. I wish I could go back and do that. And the time thingy lights up and takes him back in time.
And then he does that like a second time because Lars comes up with something else. And Lars is just meanie pants. I mean, this is how Lars is. This is pretty standard.
Lars is just meanie pants until he dies.
You're not wrong. But also Sadie, the fact that she's like, yeah, you go, Steven. You get him. And then she high-fives him.
Got his ass. Let's go.
Yeah.
Lars calls him a joke, and then Steven storms out again. He's like, yeah, you know what? It might be tougher for you, Lars. At least people like jokes. Oh, fucking roasted.
Literally, that's what Steven does in this episode. He roasts everyone with comebacks because you know what? He goes to the Crystal Gems and he's like, hey, look, I did this thingy with this thingy. What? Look what I did. And it's only activated by like a very specific thing. Only Steven can use it now.
And he can only use it for comebacks.
That's it. Nothing else.
part of me kind of doesn't like that this episode's non-canon, because if there was ever a point in the future where Steven was so stressed and so up against the wall, he could have placed he could have picked up the time thing and been like, okay, let me think about that time 3 months ago I wanted to have a comeback at Amethyst. And he would just go back in time and be like, hey, guys, the diamonds are incoming or whatever.
Yeah, that would have been helpful. Hey guys, there's a cluster like in the earth that we need to deal with like right now.
Let's start throwing shit together in the barn.
Literally, this would have been so helpful. But also, you know what? If you induce time travel to your story, it becomes a problem.
I mean, listen, I like it better that this is non-canon as opposed to how other people have gotten rid of time travel in their story, which is having Neville Longbottom destroy all the time travel.
Wait, was it Neville that did it?
It was Neville who stumbled in the
I
forgot what it's called, the room of time or some shit like that, the time room,
something like that. Whatever.
Just ask.
In that.
Just ask Christina. Just ask Christina.
Yeah, that it's that series. We don't talk about that series by Joanne.
Joanne. What's the K stand for?
I
feel like some bitchy name like Christine.
She doesn't even have a middle name.
Oh, so
she doesn't, right?
She's just a super bitch. Cool, Joanne Rowling.
It was like her grandmother's name that she chose, and she's like, I'm gonna use that.
God, she's a mega super bitch. I can excuse transphobia and anti-Semitism, but I can't, but I draw the line at having your middle name be your grandma's.
Robert, I can't know.
You can excuse transphobia and anti-Semitism? I'm referencing a bit from the Community.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't right now. I can't breathe.
Yeah. So what we have now is the skull monster. I guess like another one from the world they fought on.
Yeah, I assume so. Also, like, if this is in the greater Steven universe and like how with the usual monsters that they fight, they're always gems. Mm-hmm. So is this supposed to be some kind of gem monster?
Nah, they just went to like Dia de los Muertos land and fought a bunch of random like candy skulls.
Oh my goodness. We're in the land of Coco?
We're in the land of Coco, exactly.
Or is it Book of Life? Which one of those?
Pick one.
I haven't actually seen Book of Life.
Aren't they the same movie, the same plot generally?
I've heard that, but I've also heard don't say that. So
all right. And so Garnet sets up another comeback for Steven. Just as a precaution. Just before they start. Just straight up it's like, hey Steven, you're a butt face.
Full stop. Steven, you're a butt face. That's it.
And then they start fighting the skull monster and they're all losing. And then Steven is like, oh, I'm a butt face, fuck, what does he say?
You're looking at the transcript, aren't you?
I'm not looking at the transcript. Oh, I should. I'm just looking at the general synopsis.
Oh.
I should. Okay, here's something I love. Okay, transcript. Here's something I love about the Steven Universe Wikipedia, which is I come from a podcast where we look at Kim Possible, and the Kim Possible Wikipedia is garbage. It's not updated for shit.
Okay. So his comeback is, I can't help it. What's your excuse? Okay, but this is important. Because you know what? Steven says, what's your excuse to fucking White Diamond?
Oh my god. There are a bunch of things that happen in this pilot that while they're not canon, they do influence plot points in the future.
Exactly. It's so important.
So yeah, he time travels back, tells the gems how to defeat them, which is just pushing the donut off of what's the donut shop? The big donut? The big donut. They literally just push the big donut onto the skull.
I feel like that was so easy, but like that sometimes happens with these gem monsters. They're very dumb a lot of the time. It just poofs, basically.
No, according to the Wikipedia, it just begins striking lightning. It just dies from the lightning. I'm like, my brother in Christ, you are in control of the lightning. Why are you striking yourself until you die?
Because it's dumb. It's a dummy.
Yeah. Steven then wishes that he could have had a comeback for when they called him a clown in the morning. Uh-oh, he wants to do a comeback in the past. Time to time travel.
And then he time travels to the beginning of the fucking episode. My goodness. And he also breaks the time thing.
He just fucking he just like chucks it on the ground. He's like,
I'm done with this.
None of this. Maybe that's why it doesn't exist anymore. I forgot. He smashes it.
Yeah, but there's another.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could say that this is kind of canon because of that, but you could also be like, wait, there's 2 of them.
And then I threw it on the ground.
Yeah, you did.
And then he ends the pilot by saying, this clown is going to save your lives. Oh, Steven.
Spoilers.
Oh, Steven. Steven of the Crystal Gems. Steven, what's his actual last name? Because it's not Universe. We find out later.
Well, his legal last name is Universe because Greg changed his name.
What was
legally.
What was Greg's original last name? Do you remember?
DeMayo.
DeMayo, right.
And you know what? Guess what? This episode comes out in DeMayo.
The Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
More like 21 de Mayo. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah?
Did you know? No, did you know? So...
Are we looking at trivia now? Are we doing?
Let's look at some trivia. Why not? This episode was originally going to be named The Electric Skull, which I mean, straight to the point, to just name it after the enemy that appears in the episode for less than a minute.
Yeah, I think the time thing makes more sense for that.
It's the time thing.
What is the time thing?
The time thing is a little bowl of wibbly wobbly timey wimey. It's literally a little ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Oh my god!
It is canon. We did it, folks.
And then let's go over the differences in characters. Lars has black hair. Steven has less poofy hair and pink sunburned skin, which I did not like.
Yeah.
Garnet has straight hair instead of her afro, smaller hips, and a different design outfit.
Well, they couldn't give her straight hair because she's not straight.
That's it, folks. We're done. Goodbye. We can't top comedy like that.
No, we can't.
Pearl, I swear.
Is a different person.
Pearl is just straight up a different person. Like, they gave her the fucking... If she's not Butch, she's like...
She's pretty darn close to Butch on, like, that level, but also, like...
She's too scrawny.
Yeah.
I'd give her the Butch title just for the haircut, just for the way her hair's styled.
Yeah. I don't know.
Name a straight person who has hair like that.
It ain't me.
It ain't
because I have that hair. Because it's me. Is I have that hair.
And then Sadie is largely the same. I love how they point this out. Sadie's the same, except she's a little taller and she has rounder hips. And it's like, why? Okay, cool. I love how I guess canonically Sadie is the most perfect character design they had that they kept from the pilot to the actual show.
Yeah.
We stand Sadie in this house.
Okay, how do we feel about the weird, like, was it around the gems? They have, like, little, like, Steven has a circle thing around his gem. They all have, like, something around the gem.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Oh, you know what else was weird that we forgot to mention?
Yeah.
Garnet's weapons.
Yeah, they sure are a little bit different.
She's straight up just pulled out 2 Infinity Gauntlets.
Yeah, she did. It's fine. I do like them better in the actual show. I don't know. They look more like fucking boxing gloves in the actual show. I do like that Pearl's like apparently her original form here from the pilot is referenced when she reforms later.
Oh yeah, no, you notice it. You notice it. It's great.
So you see it.
It's the same for I think Amethyst also reforms. I don't think we ever get a Garnet reformation because Garnet is just 2 gems.
I mean, we do get Garnet reforming.
Just out of fusion, but not like out of her getting dusted and coming back from a singular gem.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
Amethyst, I mean, there's an episode where Amethyst like
reforms like 5 times.
Reforms like 5 times, and then I think there's like the second or the last episode of the original Steven Universe show where they all get dusted, and Steven, Rainbow Quartz 2.0.
Ay, I love her just spoiling like the entire fucking show. Did we not mention that Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond?
Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond.
Who the fuck is Pink Diamond though?
Who the fuck is Pink Diamond?
What's a diamond?
Diamond is you can mine that in Minecraft, and if you get 3 of them and you put them on the top row and you put 2 sticks in the middle row, you get a diamond pickaxe.
Amazing. Isn't that your birthstone?
I believe so, yes.
You're a diamond.
I'm a diamond, but my favorite gem is a Peridot.
Same! I mean, we'll meet Peridot someday.
I can't wait for the fucking Looney Tunes ass episode.
Oh my goodness.
Where she keeps trying to chase that little like fucking thing, I forget what it's called. And it's just straight up a Roadrunner cartoon.
Yeah, that's so long from now. Season 1 is like 50 episodes long. And
Season 1 is like 50 fucking episodes. They really said, let's put a bunch of effort into the show before Rebecca makes it gay.
They really just said, let's just give you a bunch of like episodes, but like there's no plot. but like you slowly learn things about the characters and like the gems and like the lore and all of that, but like there's no plot. It's fine, but also I love it. Oh my goodness. This sure is a pilot episode.
This sure is a pilot episode. Charlie, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get off this plane.
Who's flying this plane?
The pilot episode.
Hey.
Hey.
Good.
Buzz, you missed the truck. I'm not aiming for the truck.
Oh my goodness. Robert, let me tell you, if every podcast were perfect, we wouldn't have the bits. So see you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
You can follow this podcast socials at The Bits SU Pod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our Diamond line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. Be sure to give us a rating, a review, or let your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms, and I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Damn is spelled D-A-M. If you want to hear more from me, check out one of my many podcasts. I have a Once Upon a Time podcast called Entering Storybrooke, a Kim Possible podcast called That's a Sitch, and an Oseman Verse podcast called The Truum Grammar Book Club.
The Bits is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features great podcasts like The Restricted Section, a chapter-by-chapter Harry Potter pod with lots of spoilers all the time.
What's up, potheads? I'm Christina Kahn, host of The Restricted Section, the Harry Potter Slander Harry Potter Book Club podcast. We are a raunchy, rambling, unabashedly pro-trans rights Harry Potter Book Club podcast hosted by a bunch of nihilistic millennials who are desperately clinging to childhood fantasies as a way to escape the monotony of our 9-to-5 work culture and the inevitable extinction of the human race at our own hands. Isn't it wild that this book series was spontaneously created by the gods and has no actual author? Welcome to the show. The Restricted Section releases episodes on Wednesdays. This summer we're releasing bonus episodes fortnightly. We just finished The Goblet of Fire, so you have plenty of time to catch up before we start Order of the Phoenix at the end of August. The Restricted Section is a Movie Night Crew Network podcast and can be found at Restricted Section Pod or at Restricted Pod across all the socials. And just to make it clear, fuck TERFs.
Oh, there's an otter. Why are you eating the otter?
I'm hungry.
Then you should have ate dinner!
Deus Ex Media.